What's up, guys? This is a middle of the market update. This will be kind of coming a little bit late, so I just have to do this because obviously the market is down, and what is definitely happening is currently kind of entirely different from what happened or what I talked about this morning. So this morning was more of a speculation kind of analysis. Oh my goodness, Zcash is definitely rallying massively. So without wasting much of our time right now, let's dive straight into the market. So we could see right here an hour ago, breaking news: President Trump speaks to Fox News just minutes after Pakistan's request for a 2 weeks extension on the US 8 p.m. Eastern Time deadline. So details include Trump refuses to comment on ongoing negotiations, saying, "I can't tell you, we're in heated negotiations." So Trump also declines to address Pakistan's request for a 2 weeks extension. And the White House confirmed Trump is aware of the proposal and said a response is coming soon. So obviously to the Pakistan. So Iran has told Pakistan, which is mediating talks with the US, that it believes it is winning the war and that they have another 15,000 missiles and 45,000 drones in their arsenal. President Trump's deadline is now less than 4 hours away. This was an hour ago. So we could also see right here that this was also an hour ago that the US-Iran talks are now centering around getting a deadline extension, not a deal, as President Trump's deadline is 3 hours away. The White House says Trump's response to Pakistan's 2 weeks extension request is coming. So we are expecting a lot to happen in less than 2 hours of you watching this video, and we will be converging in a real time. So with the look of things, a whole lot is actually going on right here. So you could see 45 minutes ago, a deal is expected to be closed between the US and Iran tonight on CNN. So details include a regional source has informed CNN that some good news is expected from both sides soon. So good news, maybe they will have to cease fire or some form of extension and all whatnot. So discussions are being stirred directly by Pakistan's army chief, Field Marshal Asim Munir. The White House said that Trump has been made aware of Pakistan's proposed ceasefire and that a response will come. Just like I read, oil prices are falling on the news. So as you can see right here, you could also see that that the price of USDT, the price of USDT dominance right here is kind of low, and you could see the price of oil. It was actually 115 per barrel. Today, the price of crude oil right now is at roughly 108. So things are kind of going crazy right now in the market. You can see Bitcoin rallying massively, altcoins rallying massively. So we'll come back to the chart later. You could see we expect to receive more details shortly. So I think right now the market actually has a very high expectations from this meeting or this deal that is about to be closed in less than 2 hours from now. So if I will be available for this, I do not know honestly, but with the look of things right here, you could see, like I said, the USDT dominance is kind of low, and we could see price of crude oil is actually low. So the price of crude oil right now, we can't really say, but based on the technicals right here on the price of crude oil, we could see right here that I made it known to that we're most likely going to see the price of crude oil drop all the way down to $103 to find support, and maybe we might consolidate around there for a very, very long time. We could also see that the S&P 500 is still very much elevated. We've broken above major resistance right here. So you could see, we could also see that the price of gold is also doing very well. Gold is actually about to break out, which it seems to have broken out obviously, and we could see Bitcoin itself right here doing very, very well. Like I said today in my video, that we're most likely going to see Bitcoin, rallying much higher depending on the news today, but we should most likely be expecting worst case scenario, just like I said. And we could also see from the other chart right here, from this bear flag pattern, which I readjusted, that Bitcoin is still doing very well. We're still in a very, I'm still very bullish on in March or on March. I'm still very bullish on the markets this month. So with the look of things right here, we might still get volatility one way or another. When you look at Bitcoin is rallying. Ethereum is rallying massively. I made it known to us that there is a less chance for Ethereum to literally break below this support at $2,020, but we are most likely going to probably consolidate within this range until we break out above major resistance. So if we are going to break out above this resistance at 2,150, it all depends on the news moving forward. So we could see, I didn't upload the video on XRP today because I was already expecting XRP to do its thing, which is probably drop all the way down here or rally much higher. So you could see it finally found support around here at 1.29. So I'll probably be giving you guys more lengthy video, more daily video on XRP tomorrow. So with look at things, which is roughly tomorrow, and we could also see the likes of Hedera. Hedera is also looking strong. It was kind of looking bearish this morning, but it's looking strong right now. AI coins massively. You could see, I made it known to us yesterday that we got a breakout. We would have rallied all the way to this resistance at 0.25, but that didn't happen because of the whole news, the whole fall that was coming into the market. You could also see right here, Hyperliquid doing very well. It just broke out again, so things are definitely going well. We definitely need some retest. BTC just breaking out from this resistance at 325, but it's best to wait for a confirmation because no one knows how the deal is going to take place. Hopefully people are expecting something good from it. So we could see Litecoin. I kind of opened a short position on Litecoin, which I ended up closing in a very little loss. Can't lie, I think it was a 2% loss. So this is Litecoin. This is also Dogecoin, and you could see Dogecoin is definitely within this resistance yesterday. It approached this resistance and it got rejected from there, so it has literally been consolidating. I will definitely update us tomorrow. For Solana, I didn't literally make a video on Solana today because Solana was definitely something I've already analyzed. It's either we drop back down to 76 or we break above this resistance at $81.70. So for BNB, I opened a long position on BNB yesterday. I would have remained in that position, but I didn't. But it's all fine. We could still end up getting the support before rallying much higher. So with the look of things right here, we could see that the likes of Zcash is definitely rallying massively. Zcash is definitely not stopping, honestly speaking. I made it known to that if Zcash should break above this resistance right here, we are most likely going to see Zcash rallying all the way to this resistance at $400, roughly $400, and definitely Zcash is not stopping. So we might end up getting some little consolidation around this level at 288. We find support around here and rally much higher. So I'll definitely be here tomorrow to keep us up to date to that with Zcash, obviously. So yeah, I think this is just basically it. AI coins, like I said this morning, they're kind of doing very well. You could see Render doing very well, Fetch doing very well. You could see BTC doing very well. You could see Fetch doing very well. So AI coins are actually looking very, very strong. Honestly, I kind of opened a long position on Ethereum. I opened a long position on Ethereum this evening, not quite long, and I also opened a long position on Ondo, but Ondo is not looking strong, but it's all good. So yeah, but I think this is just definitely all I have to say. We should definitely, if you can stay up to watch the news in order for you to exit the market, or you probably de-risk yourself right now, as I have also de-risked myself from Ondo, and I didn't de-risk myself from Ethereum, which I'll definitely be de-risking. So I think that is definitely all we need to know in order for you not to sleep and wake up and see that your trades have actually gone you slept and you are in profit, but you woke up and you are in loss. Just try as much as you can to de-risk yourself in the market, because things are about to get crazier during this peace deal between Iran and US. So yeah, thank you guys for watching. If you do enjoy this video, subscribe, turn on post notifications, smash that like button, and share this video with your friends, guys. Peace out.